Hey guys, True Knight here. So tonight I'm gonna be starting out with I think this will be my first deck profile of May. Don't quote me on that, but I plan for it to be. Anyway, so I wanted to feature Voiceless mainly on the channel this month for the month of May. It's a deck that I relate to a lot, with it being very mid-ranged. Not very as much as simplistic to play, just because of the nuances you can bring to it, but more like the style that I know, which is very mid-rangey, kind of just go back and forth with the opponent, lots of interaction, and kind of like a grinded out deck, if that makes sense. So this version of the deck starting out for the month of May will be a very plain Jane, like bare minimum of what you can run in the deck, and then I'm going to increase throughout the month, view wise of course. The challenge I'll give this video is, let's get this video to 125 views and I'll go ahead and release another version of the deck. So I have plenty of all the other stuff that the deck can run with the branded. I have the melodious stuff. I have extra stuff, of course. Thunder Dragon, I have the Protos, I have all kinds of stuff, like, just to mix it up and mess around with it. So again, get this video to 150 views and we'll do, let's call the next version of the video will be kind of like my take on the deck of what I would run with it, as opposed to just your standard plain Jane build. Maybe the things I would tech into the deck and how I would play it. So again, 125 views and we will get that going. So, but let's start for tonight. So for tonight, starting out with 3 low. Of course, it's your heart and soul. You need this card to be going off in any way you can. I see a lot of people doing builds on the Facebook group without Diviner. I don't agree with it, just because the sheer fact that Diviner can get through hand traps, and it really helps out with the deck flow wise. Of course, 3 Saphira, because you want your discard effect. The 1 Trias, because of the Diviner, and then 1 Old Man. So for the rituals in this version, I guess I have 1 tech, as opposed to running 3 Skull Guardian. I am running 2 Cerebus and 1 Odd Eyes. So that's the 1 tech of the deck, is just the additional Odd Eyes. Even 40 card, but yeah. 3 Barrier, gotta use it. 2 Prayers, it's your ritual summon. The 1 new Blessing from Legacy, so it's only run at 1, you don't need any more than that. And I only have 1 trap in here. I know some people are doing 2, but I prefer to do 1. So that's it for the engine. Now, oh well, mostly for the engine. Now for kind of non-engine plus engine. 3 Ash and 3 Nib. No Droll. Again, it's very plain Jane. There's no real creativeness to it. It's just what stops the most right now. So for consistency's sake, we're running 3 pot and 3 pre-prep. So again, this is very, very vanilla, very like, you can pick up the deck like this and just start learning with it, learn its ins and outs, and then start teching in other things, or like, you know, like remove 1 of each, maybe remove prosperity if it doesn't work for you, like kind of things like that. I've seen builds where they don't play pre-prep, or I've seen where they don't play prosp, or they only play like 1 and 1, or they play like different ratios of things. So we'll get creative with it as we get going with this, you know. 2 talent, again, It's just so good, especially this format. There are no negates, so you can just go off with talents, pretty much do whatever you want. And then last, of course, is 3 imperm, because effect negation is clutch this format, so as it is every format. Extra deck, also very, very plain Jane, so just, again, this is a very vanilla version of the deck, so be on the lookout for that. 1 Relinquish, 2 Dynamondo, 1 SP, Lina and Dark. I ran a Nightmare Unicorn, Celine, and access code, and 1 Appaloosa. So, again, very plain Jane. This is for going second, going first. This is for problem cards. If you're running into bestials that you could side, I'm not featuring a side in this video. We can get into it if you guys comment, hey, I want to see your side preferences of what you would play right now, but this is just a general, overall, very basic version of the deck. SP, because it's the best card in the game, or one of the best cards in the game right now. Dynamondo and Relinquish, so. Yep. Now for synchros, we're running the 1 Herald of the Arclight and the 1 Chaos Angel, and that's it. So XYZs, I am running the 1 Red Eyes just because you do play a lot of level 7s, and I like the thought of the crackback being able to do this or going into time, things of that nature. So 1 Typhon, just because, like I said, I would put Zeus in here, but I decided not to go Zeus with this route just because I wanted some kind of tech, so I went this instead of Zeus and Typhon. So that's it for those. And then, of course, last but not least, is the odd eyes that you go into off of your spell effect negation with your odd eyes. So I did decide to change up deck profiles. I'm not going to be doing the videos where I build the deck with you and then build the deck, profile it, and then playtest on it. I'm going to make you guys earn it, so if you guys want to see combo hands and stuff like that, you'll need to comment that you want to see them. I don't think you guys were liking the fact that I was like building it on the spot and then profiling it all just because of the views, you can tell with that. So I'm just going to go with a route where I profile it and then leave it up to you. If you guys want to see different versions of the deck through me, feel free to get the views up to 125, and we'll go from there. Be on the lookout for this month. I'll probably mess around with Infernoble Knight a little bit just because it's a fun combo deck that I can solitaire with. Mess around a little bit more with Voiceless Voice. Might do some messing around with Snake Eye Fire King before I sell it all off, before it loses all of its value completely. So be on the lookout for all those things, guys. It'll be a fun month of doing all that. Again, I decided to take this month off from playing, or this format off from playing, just because I'm not interested in playing in it. But we'll see what the next format brings whenever that is, and we'll kind of go from there. So I appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe. It goes a long way, helps out the channel. Goal, trying to get to 200 subscribers. I think I'm at like 180, 181 right now. So would love for a big goal of the month of May to get to 200 by the end of May. So if you guys could help me make that happen, that'd go a long way. I would appreciate it. And be on the lookout again. I might show up to locals a couple of times just to record some matches so I can get you guys updates on like what people are playing in Colorado. Maybe profile a couple of people's decks for you guys on the channel so you can see what people are up to, like some of the top echelon players that I consider in Colorado, maybe what they're playing or what their thoughts are, and help you guys from whatever I can, my point of view of getting ready for the next YCS in Indy, I think, in June. So anyway, be kind, be respectful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.